Why the hell it get you started? Got me started. Why did they get me pissed off? Now I'm about to go NFL and kick this off. You really thought that I was this off? To let anyone in my domain, they need to be taught a serious lesson. Unless you strong as Zeus, there just ain't no use to go up against a madman. You can't win, G. I put you on ice like Richard Kuklinski, so stay away from shadows. When it gets dark, you make one bad move, they won't find your corpse, and the feds won't know where I drop you.
Good people, good people, good people. Welcome to another quick edition of Major Level Entertainment. It's your boy, your host and owner of the channel. It's your boy, Big Major. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Come here right now. Share the content if you dare, if you will. Salute to my guy, my damn nephew and sniper of the channel. You know what I'm talking about? H motherfucking and Davis. You know what I'm talking about? He said, what's up? Like, share, and subscribe right the hell now. Head over to Lakers in 5 right now. You know what I'm talking about? And Laker Girl 36. And don't wait. What the hell is y'all waiting on? You know what I'm talking about? That's what H Davis says. Okay, y'all see the title. I saw it. I had to come up here, man. And whew, I seen it and it was like, oh, I got to come up here and say something about it. And I know y'all seen me live earlier. You know what I'm saying? Please go over to check over that live. I had to kind of abruptly end it. Me and DJ was on kind of talking about yesterday's game and then the state of the Lakers or whatever the case may be. So I'm glad that you guys got a chance to check that out. If you didn't already check it out, please go see my show from earlier today. And shout out to my nephew Joe. You know what I'm talking about? He said, salute, Major. Clock is ticking for Mr. AR. Yes, indeed. Feed the need. You know how he does this. A shout out to Joe for always showing up to the channel. You know, talking about one of my favorites. Appreciate and love and honor my damn nephew, Joe. Yes, man, the clock is definitely ticking on Austin Reeves. When I saw this automatically made me think something's a brewing. But we've always known something was brewing, but something's really, really a brewing. Especially now we're in December and that trade deadline, the beginning of the trade deadline is coming up. So it's like, the timing is kind of crazy. You know what I'm talking about? You just want to keep an eye on it. We're not saying anything is solid or set in stone, but it kind of makes you think, you know what I'm talking about? And we've been talking about Giannis for a minute. I know I started talking about Giannis about 2021, right after they won the championship. And then Lakers in 5, DJ, little bro, we've been talking about it at least for the last 2 years up there on the channel. So I'm just saying, I'm not saying anything is going into fruition, but I'm just saying it's just Giannis is not a happy camper over there with the Bucks. So we're gonna analyze that in a minute. Tiffany Ned, my sisters, thank you for showing up yet again. Tiffany Ned is a Boston Celtics fan, but she is a supporter of the channel and of the family. She is family. I don't care what y'all talking about. I appreciate that. You know what I'm talking about? She said, Major and everyone, hi, hello, hello, hello. She said, sorry, I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone with right now. You know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to get him to I'm trying to get him to the Celtics. I heard that, sis. He ain't going to the Celtics, you know what I'm talking about? But I hear you, you know what I'm talking about? He is a hot commodity. Anybody could definitely use Giannis. He can fit on any team, I believe. He's just that, that box office, you know what I'm talking about? So, but hopefully he picks here, you know what I'm saying? Another big market team. A man can dream, you know what I'm talking about? So shout out to Tiffany Ned. Joe says, yeah, he left the Kobe and LeBron game post up on Twitter too. I'm just saying. Hey, man, we never know what's going to happen. You know what I'm talking about? And there he is, PX, my Haitian brethren. You know what I'm talking about? Salute, man. Salute, Zoe. Salute, man. Appreciate you for showing up to the channel. You know what I'm saying? PX. I don't know why you ain't got no damn wrench. What the hell am I doing? I got to talk to Lewis about that. That's my, you know what I'm saying, my one of the snipers over here on the channel, man. He got to get on his job, get you that wrench. You know what I'm talking about? And ladies and gentlemen, shout out to PX, my Haitian brother. You know what I'm talking about? Davis says, salute HC PX. Salute H. Davis. You know what I'm talking about? So look, as you know, Giannis, and I kind of seen this coming. Giannis Antetokounmpo clears social media and removes all Bucks content in a major move. Giannis has not been a happy camper over there with the Milwaukee Bucks, ladies and gentlemen. And we know why. Giannis is a competitor. He wants to win. He's tasted that championship. You know, he's tasted championship gold before, and of course, once you taste championship gold, you gonna want a piece of that action again. You know, I'm talking about. It's been 4 years since they last won, and he wants some of that action again, and I don't blame him. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, why would you not? Why would you not want to get a piece of that action? You know, right now the Bucks are number 11. For somebody like Giannis, for somebody of Giannis's ilk, the numbers that he put up every single year, you want to compete to win every year. I know it's impossible to win every year, but you want to at least compete to win every year. These motherfuckers is number 11 down the line. And ladies and gentlemen, they lost to the Wizards. They lost to the motherfucking Wizards. Y'all know where the Wizards are right now in the East, ladies and gentlemen. The Wizards are where the Pelicans are in the West. The Wizards are 3-17. Unacceptable for somebody like Giannis. He's been angry for a long time now. Right now, his team is just barely over 40%, 9-13. They lost 8 of the last 9 of their games. That is unacceptable. Now their losing streak right now is 1, but that's just unacceptable for somebody, of his talent and his abilities. And I know he wants to go somewhere to compete, and he's been upset with the Bucks for a minute now. You remember over the summer, he was, there was rumors amid talking about how upset he was, and he could be on the move, and fans was getting ready for the move. But he still had social media up. He still was dealing with social media and everything like that. But for him now to clear all his social media stuff except for the championship that they had in 2021 speaks volumes to me, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm talking about? HC Picks says, "What up, H Davis?" He says, "Cool in HC Picks." Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. And just to give you an example of what the Bucks are doing right now, what Giannis is doing right now, the Bucks are 9-13, and like I say, they just lost to the lowly Wizards, ladies and gentlemen. Not good, and I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure that he's feeling the heat for that. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely feeling the heat for that. But let me tell you right now what Giannis Antetokounmpo is doing this season for the Bucks, and he's definitely in MVP talks. He's one of the people that's in MVP talks. This is what Giannis is doing right now, wasting his steel lethal skills and his God-given gifts over there in Milwaukee for the last couple years now, since they won the championship. Right now, Giannis Antetokounmpo is averaging 31 points per game. He is 4th in points, ladies and gentlemen. He's averaging 11 rebounds a game. He is 5th in rebounds. He's averaging 6 assists per game. He's 16th, top 20 in assists. And he's averaging 64% from the field among the best of the top 10. So he's top 10 in points, top 10 in rebounds. Well, he's top 5 in points, top 5 in rebounds, top 20 in assists, and top 10 in field goal percentage, ladies and gentlemen. That's what your boy Giannis Antetokounmpo is doing right the hell now. You know what I'm talking about? He's averaging a block a game. He's averaging a steal a game. This is what your boy Giannis can do. And he's wasting all his talents over there in butt-fuck Bucks territory. Not good. Not good. Let's go ahead and tap into his game log, some of his game logs, okay? He's already played 16 games thus far. No, I'm talking about 16 games thus far. So we're going to look into his game logs right now. Okay. Yesterday, they lost to the Washington Wizards, like I said. You know what he did? He shot for 59% in that game. He scored 26 points. 26 points on 59% shooting, 10 of 17 from the field. Okay. On the 29th, they beat the Brooklyn Nets. He scored 29 points. He scored 29 points. He scored 29 points. He shot 80% from the field, ladies and gentlemen. 12 of 15 from the field. That's what he did. Okay. This is the last 16 games he's played. He played 16 games this year. When they played the Knicks, they got beat by the Knicks 118 to 109. He had 30 points. He shot 71%, 10 of 14 from the field. When they played against Cleveland on the 17th of November, they lost 106 to 118. He shot 60%. He only had 14 points, but he only played 13 minutes. But he still shot 60%, and he had 14 points in 13 minutes. That ain't nothing to sneeze at, ladies and gentlemen. When they played against us, when we beat them 119 to 195 on November 15th, he had 32 points. He shot 60% from the field. He shot 9 of 15 from the field, ladies and gentlemen. The day before that, he played the Charlotte Hornets. They beat the Charlotte Hornets to a score of 147 to 134. He had 25 points in that game, shot 66.7%, which is 67% from the field. He shot 12 of 18 from the field. That's what Giannis did. When they played Dallas, they beat Dallas 116 to 114. He had 30 points. He shot 61%, shot 11 of 18 from the field. November 9th, when they played Houston, that was a loss, 122 to 115. He shot 56%, 14 of 25, and he got 37 points. When they played Chicago, they beat Chicago 126 to 110, 37 minutes, 16 of 32 from the field. That's 50% for 41 points. He got 15 rebounds that game, ladies and gentlemen. Toronto, November the 4th. They lost by 28 points to Toronto, 128 to 100. He shot 64%. He played 24 minutes, 9 of 14 from the field. He's got 22 points. Still 22 points in 24 minutes. Giannis, do you see the trend? You see the pattern. No matter how little minutes he play or how little minutes he play, he's going to get his points at a high efficiency rate. You know what I'm talking about? Because his dunk shot, his 3 steps, Euro step, all that shit into the rim, that's a high percentage shot. I don't give a fuck if motherfucker say all he do is dunk. We want that motherfucker over here. You know what I'm talking about? The Pacers, 32 minutes, 14 of 21 for 67%, 33 points. That was November the 3rd. November the 1st, 32 minutes, 8 of 13 for 62%. He scored 26 points. Okay. November 28th, New York. They beat New York 16 to 22 for 73% from the field for 37 points. October 26th, 40 points, 14 of 20 from the field, 70%. Friday, October 24th, 38 minutes, 11 of 14 from the field, 79% from the field, 31 points. 16 of 26 for 62%. When they played against the Washington Wizards and they beat them to a score of 133 to 120, he had 37 points. So, ladies and gentlemen, all 16 games, starting from the beginning of the season all the way up to now, he has 37, 31, 40, 37, 26, 33, 32. That's when he played 24 minutes, 41, 37, 30, 25, 32, 14, but he only played 13 minutes, 30, 29, and yesterday, 32 points. 26 points, ladies and gentlemen. And he averages 32 minutes this season. Ladies and gentlemen, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Now, Why did I go through Giannis' stats? Why am I talking about Giannis and he's not a Laker? Should I be talking about Laker news? Yes. It has something to do with the Lakers because there's been talk and rumors going around about Giannis' name being attached to the Lakers for a long time now. And me and a lot of other Laker fans have wanted Giannis over here for a long time now. Like I said, we talked about it on Lil Bro's channel for about the last 2 years almost. I've been saying it personally, for the last 4, almost 5 years. Ever since he won the championship, I saw something, I was like, man, we want this dude right here. If we can get Giannis or a Giannis-like player, I started off saying it like that. It went from, man, if we can get Giannis to, man, you know what, I want Giannis to, you know, we're going to get Giannis one day. And that's where I'm at, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm not coming down off that soapbox. You know what I'm talking about? This dude is all world. Can you imagine this motherfucker next to Luka? Now, that is something I could trust for the future. Giannis next to Luka, not Giannis next to AR. You know why? Because they're two different players. They're not the same. They're not redundant. Giannis is going to give you some defense. Giannis is he's one of the most dangerous lob threats. Luka will have a fucking field day with Giannis. A field day. You don't need two of the same motherfucking type players next to each other. Luka needs a big guy like that. It was kind of like LeBron and AD. What LeBron was to AD, they could be the new LeBron and AD. You know what I'm talking about? The new Kobe and Shaq, if you will, so to speak. So I want this dude over here on the team, man. And if we can get him by any means necessary, let's do it. When I talked to DJ earlier on this channel, up here on my last show earlier today, I'm like, Mark Walter he's a shrewd businessman. What if they try to throw Reeves out there now? If he is mad or upset or feeling some type of way against the Bucks, and Reeves just laid an egg yesterday, do we want to take the chance of Reeves playing like that in the playoffs when we can get a guy like Giannis? Didn't they say that they would only trade him for a superstar? Well, there's no bigger superstar than Giannis. There's only a few around, near, or above him, and that would be Jokic, Luka, maybe Shea or some shit like that. Shea ain't going nowhere. Luka's over here with us, and and I don't give a fuck what they talking about. Jokic ain't going nowhere. And plus, I would rather have Giannis over here than Jokic or Shea if they were up for grabs or whatever the case may be. Not because he's better than Jokic, but because Jokic and Luka plays the same way. Jokic is a big ass point guard. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, he can score points. He can get you rebounds. He can get you a shitload of assists. He's a taller Luka. They're both slow, and much to be desired on defense. But Giannis is a demon coming down that field, coming down that line. He yamming on you. He still got the power. He still got the veracity. You know what I'm saying? This is Giannis. And Luka will have a field day. A field day. Because every time that nigga get within that paint, he get within 5, 6, 7 feet from the rim, from the court, from the hoop, it's going in. Yum. You know what I'm talking about? And then he gonna get his free throws on top of that. Now, I'm not really too, big on his free throws. He's a horrible free throw shooter, pretty much. I mean, he makes them sometimes he miss. That's not what I'm worried about. That's not what I'm concerned about. He is a high octane scorer. When he gets down in that paint, he dunking it, laying up, and he's doing it at almost 70%, ladies and gentlemen. Giannis, and he's done it consistently, basically throughout his career. You don't believe me? Let's go back and walk a little bit in history right quick. Let's go back to Giannis's career. This is important because I do believe that one way or another, sooner or later, he's going to leave the Bucks, and I'm thinking that first stop is the Lakers. If you want to follow that Kareem tradition, winning championship over there, and then Kareem coming over here and finishing his whole career with the Lakers, spending the next 16, 17 years of his career with the Lakers, then This is what I think that he should do. This is the path. This is the life path that I think Giannis needs to take. I speak high of Giannis. I don't really think that there's anything wrong with his game other than the fact he needs to build his free throws up. And if he had a respectable three, like he did some years ago, where you can actually pass him the ball, he make that shot, then that would be the only thing I would say improve on. But other than that, I like him just the way he is. You know, I'm talking about keep doing what you're doing, Giannis Antetokounmpo. But let's go ahead and take a look back, and let me show you how consistent this guy is. Now, barring the first 3 years in Milwaukee, he's already been in the league. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's already been in the league. This is his 11th year, I believe. Yeah, it's his 11th year. Barring his first year where he averaged 7 points a game, but he played only 25 minutes per game. He averaged 7 points a game. He averaged 2 assists per game, and he averaged only 4 rebounds per game, and he averaged almost a block per game. The next year, his numbers shot up tremendously, but also his minutes shot up. He shot up 7 more minutes. He went up to 31 minutes. His field goal percentage went up too. He was shooting 41% his first year. Second year, he's shooting 49%. His rebounds go up. Rebounds go up to 7 rebounds per game. His assists go up to 3 assists per game. His steals stay the same. He's always averaging around 1 steal a game. His blocks stay about the same, 1 block a game, and he averages 13 points. 2015, his third year, he played 80 games that year. His minutes go up again to 35 minutes per game. Now he's shooting over 50% from the field. He's going up. His rebounds are going up to 8 rebounds per game. His assists has gone up to 4 assists per game. His steals are pretty much at 1. His block is pretty much at 1. Now he's averaging 17 points in 35 minutes of action. Ladies and gentlemen, remember how I told you people trend up? They trend up. Very rarely do they go down if they are a baller. They trend up. By the time he got to the 2016 year, his 4th season in the league, he only got 0.3 more minutes. So he's still averaging 35. Well, he's averaging 35.6 minutes. Let's just say 36 minutes. Now he's shooting 52% from the field. Now he's grabbing down 9 rebounds. He's pulling down 5 assists, 1 point up from the year before. He's pulling down almost 2 steals a game, and he's pulling down almost 2 blocks a game at almost 23 points. Now we're getting ready to get into start cooking with grease. So he played 75 games in his 5th season with Milwaukee. He added on another 2 minutes. Now he's averaging 37 minutes. So now he's shooting 53%. Now he's getting a full 10 rebounds per game. He's still getting 5 assists per game. He's still averaging almost 2 steals per game. He's still averaging a whole block per game. Now he's averaging 29.9 points per game. That's 27 points per game. That's LeBron-esque. Oh, it gets better. The next year, his minutes go down. He goes back down to 33 minutes, but his field goal percentage shoots all the way up to 58%. His rebounds go all the way up to 13 rebounds per game. His assists shoot up to 6 assists per game. Still averaging 1 steal, still averaging almost 2 blocks a game. Now he's averaging 28 points a game. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it gets better than that. His minutes go down even further in 2019. This is now his 7th year. Giannis' 7th year. He played 63 games. He averaged 30 points. 30 points per game. He only averaged 30 minutes. He shot 55%. He averaged the most rebounds that he's ever averaged in his career up to that point. He averaged 14 rebounds a game. He averaged 6 assists per game, 1 steal a game, 1 block. He's a career 1 steal, 1 block guy. That's what he does. The next year over, he plays 61 games. He averages 33 minutes. He shoots 57% from the field. He gives you 11 rebounds. He gives you 6 assists. He gives you 1 steal and 1 block. He averages 28 points a game. The next year over, which is now year 8, I believe, 2021 season. It's a year after they won the championship, 2021-22 season. He played 67 games. He averages 33 minutes. He shoots 55% from the field. He averages 12 rebounds. He averages 6 assists, 1 steal, 1 block per game at 30 points per game. 2022-23 season. This is now his 9th season at this point. 63 games. He averages 32 minutes. Once again, shooting 55%. Once again, pulling down 12 rebounds, throwing up 6 assists, 1 steal, 1 block per game, and he averages his career high at this point at 31 full points per game. 2023-2024 season, year 10 for him, 73 games. He's shooting the highest percentage he's ever shot before at 61%. He's still pulling down 12 rebounds. He's now averaging the highest amount of assists that he's ever averaged in his life. 7 assists, 1 steal, 1 block at 30 points a game. Ladies and gentlemen, the next year over, this last season, 67 games, 35 minutes, 60% from the field, 12 rebounds, 7 assists. Once again, he tied his career high from the year before. 7 assists, 1 steal, 1 full block per game at 30 points per game. His career totals are, for a career, he's played 859 games. He starred in 794 of those 859 games. For a career, he averages 33 minutes per game. For a career, he averages 56% or 55% from the field per game. For a career, he averages 10 rebounds a game. For a career, he averages an assist a game, a steal a game, a block a game. For a career, he averages 24 points per game. In the playoffs, it don't get no better, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to quickly go through this. 2015, his first time in the playoffs. He's been to the playoffs 9 times already, winning it all in 2021. He averages 12 points. So he's 7, 3, and 12 in his first year in the playoffs in 2015. Ladies and gentlemen, in 2017, 2 years later, just 2 years later, it catapults all the way up to 25, 10, and 4. 25 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. And ladies and gentlemen, it goes up again in 2018 when he goes back to the playoffs. It goes up again. Now he's averaging 26, 10, and 6 now. 26 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. Ladies and gentlemen, it stays about the same the next year over, 2019. 26, but this time he's averaging 2 blocks per game. 2 full blocks per game. 26, 12, and 5. In 2020, the year we won the championship, 27, 14, and 6. Hold on. Let's go back. 27, 14, and 6. 27 points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists. For a motherfucking power forward. Yeah, he can facilitate that ball too. That's 2020. 2021, the year that they won, which was the year we should have won. Skips all the way up to 30 points per game. 13 and 5. 30, 13, and 5, ladies and gentlemen. That next year over, 2022. 32, 14, and 7. 32, 14, and 7 in the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. 2023 goes back down. He only plays 3 games. Only 31 minutes. 23, 11, and 5. Still good numbers. 23, 11, and 5. Just last year in the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen, he averaged the most points he's ever averaged in his career. He's averaged the most rebounds he's ever averaged in his career. And he shot the most from the field goal percentage he's ever averaged in his career in the playoffs. You know what that was? 61% from the field in the playoffs. 15 rebounds per game in the playoffs. The 5 games he played in the playoffs. 7 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. He was 33, 15, and 7, ladies and gentlemen, in the playoffs for a career total of 84 games. Starting a career of 12 rebounds in the playoffs, 5 assists in the playoffs, 1 block in the playoffs, 1 steal in the playoffs, 27 points in the playoffs. Ladies and gentlemen, why did I say all of that? Do you see the consistency? Since he first came into the league, he pretty much started off at, and he slowly trended up. Well, no, quickly trended up and stayed there and has been consistent for all these years, ladies and gentlemen. I want this motherfucker on the team. Now, as it stands, let's talk a little bit about what we see to the team. I'm talking about to the team. Aiden is here. Let's just say now this is all fantasy, y'all. This is not. I'm not saying any of this has happened or that it's gonna happen. I'm just saying this is wishful thinking. This is just for the purposes of content creation. But he comes over here. He's your star power forward for sure. Aiden is the center. Luka's still the point. I'm assuming AR's gone. By the grace of God, let him be gone. Guess where I'm starting at the 2? I'm starting Marcus Smart. You can put LeBron at the 3. I don't think LeBron would mind playing the 3 if Giannis is playing the damn 4. Ladies and gentlemen, that's your squad right there. That's a championship squad already. Fuck the bench. I ain't even got to the bench. That's just me. Now, if anybody got a better lineup, please put it down there in the comments. You know what I'm talking about? Hell, I would even do this. If you really wanted to, oh, well, what about Rui? Hey, Rui might be going off 3. I don't know. But I'm just saying. I'm cool with Laravia. I'm cool with some of the other guys, you know what I'm saying, they get down there doing what they do. We will have a premier power forward. And then guess what? When LeBron leaves, there he is right there. You still got your Luka. You still got your Aiden. And you still got your, excuse me, you still got your Giannis. Now, the future is brighter in Luka and Giannis's hands than it is in Luka and AR's hands. Do y'all agree with me or not? If you don't agree with me, I don't give a fuck. That's the way I see it, goddammit. I trust those two together more than I would trust Luka and AR together. Because one thing about Giannis is going to show up in the playoffs. I don't give a damn. It ain't no fluke. He going to do what he does in the regular season. And then as you see, they pick it up in the playoffs like all the greats do. Luka picks up his play in the playoffs. LeBron picks up his play in the playoffs. And their career has shown that throughout time immemorial in their history, in their careers. It's shown that. If LeBron is averaging 25 points per game in the season, he's averaging 27, 28 points per game in the playoffs. That's the way it is. They turn it up. When LeBron leaves the team, we're going to need somebody to turn it the fuck up. I don't give a fuck what we got to do to get this man over here. Short of giving up Luka and short of giving up LeBron, pawn the whole goddamn team and bring all his fucking brothers over here. I am so serious. I'm so motherfucking serious. You get a chance to get somebody like Giannis, you fucking jump on that shit. I don't give a damn who you got to trample over to do it. Seeing this, you damn right. Oh, man, y'all buying it too much. You goddamn right. I'm buying it to every fucking thing I see. When I saw this shit online, he removes all his shit, and then he put a picture of Kobe and LeBron up there. He put, bro, nigga, I'm reading into that shit like a motherfucker. Because he's already been linked to us. Now, if he was never linked to the Lakers, and let's say he was linked to the Knicks or some shit like that, or the fucking Pacers or something like that, I would never even talk about it. But because his name has floated around the Laker conversations, ladies and gentlemen, I had to bring it up. I had to. I'm sorry, goddammit. I couldn't help myself. I want him over here, man. Whatever it takes to get him over here is what we need to do. If this is the move that they're waiting on, y'all so beholden to Reeves. If Giannis is the move you waiting on, and he's disgruntled over there, and Milwaukee Bucks say, well, you know what? Y'all want him, we'll take AR and such and yada yada and whatever, blah, blah, blah. We'll take that. I'm doing that shit all day, twice on Sundays, and maybe 3 times on holidays. I'm doing that. I don't give a fuck what we got to do or what else we got to add on to get it. Connect could go, Cleaver could go, Gabe Vincent could go, Reeves could go, Rui could go, Evando could go. I don't give a fuck. All the motherfuckers could go. Bring that nigga, the Nasses, Costas, Alex, his mama, his wife, his kids. If the 2 Kane Carsos he got in the backyard, I don't give a fuck. Bring the whole goddamn Antetokounmpo family over to Los Angeles right the hell now. It could be the Los Angeles Antetokounmpos. I wouldn't give a fuck. I want that guy. And I want him now. I don't want to wait till 2027, 2028. He mad right now. What I said at the beginning of the season, I said, if the Bucks don't do anything, or if it don't look like they're going to go anywhere, that's going to further feed his ire. He was already mad this summer. He was already, you see the look on his face? That motherfucker like, no, I want out of this motherfucker right now. They try to make it happen. Hey, man, we bring your brothers over here. You can bring my brothers over here because all we're going to do is just pack up and leave the fucking get the fuck out of here and go back to L.A. Remember, Costas already won the championship with us. You know, Costas is in his ears. You know, brother, we don't need this shit. We can go back. I can take you to L.A. I already know everything. And right now, LeBron is the only person on the Lakers that has championship until I go back over there. I talk to him before everybody goes in. I say, hey, LeBron, hey, I'm going to bring brother over here. But I don't know how you're going to feel about that. You might have to reconstruct your contract. LeBron says, shit, hell yeah, for Giannis. How much I'm making? 52 million, 53? Hey, look, hey, check this, hey, Rich Paul. Hey, man, we about to get Giannis around this motherfucker. So here's how we gonna do this. Hey, yo, go back in there. Hey, Mark Walton. Hey, look, man, I want to stay with the Lakers, right? I do believe we have a chance to win the championship this year and the year after that. I want to stay here 2 more years. That's my plan. And I'll do it. If you get Giannis over here right now, I'll knock off $30 million of my check. And they give me $22 million per year. Or we'll revisit this later. But I'll take $22 million to get that Giannis over here. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, shit. Really? Hey, you want to win right now? Bring that motherfucker over here right now. Go back to Costas. Yeah, Costas. Hey, man. Yeah, I told everybody, you know what your deal was. And they said, okay. But you niggas ain't getting that much money. I just want y'all to know, I don't need much money. I just want brother to come over here, taste championship with Los Angeles Lakers, become one of the premier big men over here in Los Angeles, like Kareem, like Shaq, like Gasol and you know, in Will Chamberlain, and come over here and get another championship. And it also helps me get the championship. I never have to come off bench. I have to do nothing. I'm going to let big brother get championship. You know, so if he do that, they had that conversation, hey, yo, that's the way it should be. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm just saying, you know what I'm talking about? If y'all don't want Giannis over here, fuck y'all, but I want him over here. I had to get up here and talk about it, man. I had to. And go up here and read the comments right quick. A DJ says, well, what up, what up? Shout out to a DJ. That's Lakers at 5, ladies and gentlemen. Please go over there, subscribe, and become a damn member. Right the hell, nah. Shout out to the winners over there. I told y'all, go over there. I'm talking about become a member. You get a chance to win some Skrilla. You know what I'm saying? 2 of our members over there. You know, one person won a house and another one won a damn yacht. I'm just saying, you want to win something, it's time to go over there right now and subscribe right the hell now. H. Davis says the Wizards are trash. Yes, they are, nephew. They are. He said, God damn, he is a straight baller. I don't care what nobody say. A straight up baller. You know how he does this. A Christian Tasha is back. It says history will repeat itself. Kareem left after winning in Milwaukee. Yes, he did. And came to L.A. He also had someone named Magic. What do they call Luka? Luka Magic. I'm glad Chris and Tasha understand what the hell I'm talking about. Do you see the parallel, ladies and gentlemen? The parallel. H. Davis says, yeah, let's make it happen. He says, hi, Chris and Tasha. H. Davis says, big facts. He says, we get him here. I don't want to hear no shit from no hater. Absolutely not. H. Davis is laughing at me. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make it happen. I just want to get up here and tell y'all that. I saw that. I think everybody that's a Laker fan that respect Giannis, that's a fan of Giannis, should be taking a look into this and really paying attention to what's going to happen in the next coming weeks, days, months, hours, whatever. But Giannis could be on the move, and he could be on the move sooner than we think he could be on the move. Remember, nobody expected Luka to come over here, and he did. We had to give up AD. That hurt a little bit. But This is a shrewd business, like I'm always telling y'all. You have to make sacrifices in order for to make the team better than what it was. And if Giannis coming over here makes the team better than what it was, then everybody else is on the chopping block. Salute and shout out to everybody that has showed up to this special edition of a Major Level Entertainment. Once again, if you are new, hit that like button. If you are new, hit that subscribe button if you ever will so dare. You know what I'm talking about? I do content like this all the time. At least I try to. I don't just talk about sports. I talk about everything. I'll be having other shows that are not sports related coming up soon. But I just want to get up here and bend y'all ear for a second because I had the time to do so. Appreciate everybody for showing up to the channel once again. This is your boy Big Major, on behalf of Major Level Mafia. I'm out. Peace and blessings, y'all.